Sorry, I was cracking my fingers. Let's see. Everything is on. Everything looks okay. Alright, here we go. So today, or for right now, I'm gonna be farming. Excuse me. I'm gonna be farming Legacy of Will for my gladiator. I need a slotted one because I don't have that sword yet. And make sure the volume's not too loud, because I'm pretty loud myself and I don't want the music to be like deafening. I think right there should be fine. So this is the boss we're going to be farming, Kagan. And we need a sword called Legacy of Will. And I need a slotted one. I don't care about the attacks, I could just super refine it later on if I need to. And then after this, I'm going to be farming iniliba, because I need his crystal for the sword. And also for the staff I'm using right now. The staff doesn't have anything in it, but it helps me cast faster, so I don't got a problem since there's not a lot of crystals that raise my damage anyways. I also think I should farm that colon boss from episode 6, because I need to get those poison plus 1% relic crystals. I mean relic glasses. Just hope I get something, because I need this damn sword. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. And knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna get a no slot, or probably get the crystal to sell it. And probably if I do get the crystal, I might just sell it and buy the sword itself. But I don't know. I don't like buying stuff from the market because everything's so damn expensive, so I'd rather just get it myself. Because I can pretty much farm everything I need by myself with this character. I think the game is too loud, maybe? Maybe. It's gotten a little bit hard to breathe today. Just for today. But aside from that, anybody who's watching this, or anybody that does watch this on YouTube afterwards, when I'm done, you know, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you get your life together. Hoping you're not letting things stress you at home, or stress you in school, stress you at work, anywhere. You know, make sure to stay healthy mentally and physically. Stay hydrated, kids. Kids and adult alike. You need a lot of sleep, you need a lot of hydration, so you can feel healthy mentally and physically. Just don't stress out. Take it easy. Take everything at your own pace. And right now, I'm taking this farm to my own pace, because I swear I can be here for legit 5 hours and not get anything, even though I have tickets. Yeah, it's me right now. I love oranges. I could eat oranges for days. It's probably my favorite fruit. Oranges and what else? I could say apples, but I'm very picky with my apples. Like I like green apples, but I like a certain type of green apple. Like I don't like green apples that are too sour, but not too sweet. And they're like big enough. Like I like my green apples to be big and in the middle of like sour and juicy. I don't know, I'm very picky with apples. But oranges, I can eat all of them, all the variations of oranges I like. Or I mean, not oranges, but citrus itself. The only citrus fruit that I don't eat would be grapefruit because it's so bitter. I don't like it. I'd say another fruit I like. I need those oranges right now. I think another fruit that I like is mango. I think mangoes are something that I can eat a lot of. Like when I used to live in Puerto Rico, I used to have a mango tree where I used to live. And every time they would fall down, I would just grab them. Or if they were low enough on the tree, I would go and pick them up. I would wash them and I would just eat. I would eat them up. Literally devour those mangoes because they're so good. I don't know, man. Like whenever I would eat a mango out here in the United States, it's so like they're not full of flavor like they are in, where they come from. Probably has to do with how early they get them and how they like move them out and stuff. But I don't know. Usually whenever you go to a tropical place that, grows mangoes and they're originally from there, they taste really good. Same thing with avocados. Avocados are really good. Not a lot of people like them, but I used to hate them as a kid, actually. Back when I used to live in Puerto Rico and I would eat food, I would just be like, ew, avocados, don't put that on my plate. I don't want that. But then, later on, I grew up and I started liking them. They're really good. They're like really, how do you say it? I wouldn't say creamy is the word for them, but they're very soft when you eat them. And they're really good for your skin. They're good for a lot of things, actually. So if you got a lot of dry skin and, your skin isn't looking that great, eat some avocado. It's good for you overall. And not that guacamole crap. Eat that real stuff, get an actual avocado and eat it. Don't mix anything in. I honestly don't know why a lot of people hate avocados. Like I hated avocados at first, but then I started eating them. Like I actually started eating like, real avocados from the actual tropics, like from Puerto Rico. Like, and once I started eating them, after a while before I left Puerto Rico, I started liking them because they were so good. But then once I went to United States, started eating avocados, and they just tasted so different. Like they don't taste as good as they did from the islands. And that's like, it's very disappointing, but it still tastes like an avocado, but just not rich, It's like it's like how people say that whenever you buy oranges from, I guess Florida or wherever they grow them, and then you eat them there, they taste way different because, you have to ship them and stuff. They have to put all whatever liquids and chemicals they put on them and stuff like that, so they could preserve them to ship them out. That when you eat an orange from the state it came from, and when you eat it somewhere else, they taste way different. Way different. Like, if you live in Florida and you buy Florida oranges, they're going to be way juicier than, let's say, you live in New York or Connecticut or anywhere, to be honest. And you buy Florida oranges, they're going to taste way different. Like, yeah, they're still sweet. They still have the same taste, but you can taste and you can feel just the difference of richness and the difference of, like, of how sweet they actually are. That's the same thing with avocados and mangoes too. I think that's every fruit, honestly. Like, whenever you eat them from their place of origin, you know, where they actually came from, where they actually grew, they taste really damn good. But then once you buy a fruit from a store, it tastes way different. Way different. And that's because of those preservatives, man. And all the chemicals they put to preserve it so people can eat them and buy them. I don't know. I always been that type of person to prefer getting my fruit from either a farm, like a farmer store or whatever they're called. And people that get them, like, literally right next to the farm they sell it. Or just, you know, getting them myself from a tree. Like, back in Connecticut, there was where I used to live, there was a tree, a pear tree in particular, where I would go pick pears from that tree and I would eat them. And, you know, whenever I would get a pear from a store and get a pear from that tree, they both tasted so different. Because when I would pick the pear from the tree and eat it, it tasted way sweeter, had more juiciness, had more flavor. But then when I ate one from a store, it just tasted so different. Thank you, Akron. I'm going alright. Trying to get this Legacy of Will for my gladiator. I need one slot. I would buy it, but I'm not a fan of the prices. I'm not a fan of how people sell things in this game right now. Plus, you know, what's the point of buying it when I can kill the boss myself without any problems? And that's another thing. Like, there's a lot of items that aren't being sold because players are farming it for themselves and not farming it for people. So that's something that's going on right now. Because there's not a lot of items in the market right now. And, you know, people are realizing that because nobody's farming anymore. People just want to, how do you say it? People just want to farm for items. Wait, hold up. I mixed up on that. People just want to buy the items with their spina or their real money. So instead of farming the items, you know, to sell and to, you know, I guess, you know, put into the market, people are just buying them and putting it in their character and breaking them with, you know, empty crystals, or people are just quitting with the items that, you know, need to go around, and then they never get in the market. And, you know, people keep raising prices because people keep getting lazier and lazier to farm. And I'm one of those people that I farm and farm, but I don't sell. And if I do sell, I sell it for dirt cheap. Because I'm not a fan of the market right now, as it is. Maybe when Xtal prices get reworked, and, you know, they have a higher price for you to sell items in Xtal, I'll sell them for the original price. But I'm never going to stand in Rococo and be like, hey, I'm selling this, selling that. I'm just going to put everything I get in the storage. I mean, not the storage, the stall. I don't know. I just don't understand why the prices have to be so incredibly high. And, you know, I get it that players want to see more, you know, more numbers in their wallet. But what they're not realizing is the fact that the reason that because you want to see more numbers in your wallet turns into the fact that the more numbers you see, the more numbers you spend. So all in all, we are literally at the same... let's say this. We're literally at the same market value we always were, but now we're technically spending more for such a little cost. And by that I mean, you know, our wallet right now is 2.1 bill. So with all these items that are more expensive, you spend more money for less items. So what you're practically doing is lowering your wallet. So all in all, with the prices that are currently, you know, in fruition right now, you can probably buy up to 2 to 5 items with a max wallet. And that is for one character. So let's say your account only has one character. And, you know, you don't have any extra character slot because you can't afford it, or you just don't want to spend money in the game, which is fine. That you have items to sell, but you can't sell them because the prices are too high that you can't fit any more money in your wallet anymore. So what you gotta do is you gotta spend money to make more money off the item you just got to sell. And that's another thing. People have been using Sorrow 2 crystals for currency. And right now, the price went up all the way to 800 to 9 mil. I mean, yeah, 800 to 900 mil. So that's basically another way to pay stuff. So for people that have one character, you have a Sorrow crystal for currency. But that's a bad thing. Because what if, you know, you obviously have that money at your disposal right now, but then you see an item that you urgently need. You know, you start to realize, like, hey, I don't have the money to buy that item because I don't have that money in my wallet because I'm using Sorrow 2s as my currency. And the money that you're, you know, so-and-so holding in your bag, which is your Sorrow 2 crystal, you can't trade it to a person that's selling an item that's lower than that cost. So you put yourself in a predicament because you're going to have to wait to sell your Sorrow 2 crystal to get that spina to buy that item, and by the time that you sell that crystal, that person might have sold the item that you need. And that's a problem. And, you know, people put things on themselves. You know, people like thinking about themselves instead of others sometimes. And what they don't realize is that they think that they're not screwing anybody over just because, you know, you're like, oh, I'm getting more money, so I'm happier. But what you don't realize is when you raise an economy, you're ruining it for yourself as well. And for others. Because once you raise price of something, everything else starts raising in price. And then that makes the economy very unbalanced. And in a way, it's still balanced to the point where you can still buy stuff and you get, you know, more money off, you know, simple rares and stuff like that. You know, like mid-tier stuff like Giras and Maganza, Moldus, Mesa, stuff like that. You know, you get more money off it. But you only have such a limited amount of wallet space. You only have 2.1 bill. And when you start getting an item that you can't sell because you don't have space for it, you don't have another character, you're screwed and you ruin your wallet space. Me, I have 3 characters, so I don't have that much of a problem. Like, I can get, you know, however bill that is, that's like 6.3 bill right there. And that's another thing. Like, with 6.3 bill, you can buy what? Maybe just one special equipment slot and 1 or 2 more items, maybe. That's something I don't get. I don't understand why I gotta spend so much money for such a low amount of items. Remember back in the day, literally years ago, where a whole 2.1 amount of spina, you could literally buy the whole market. Not the whole market, but you know what I mean. Like, you can buy like 10, 20 items with all that money. Now you can only buy up to 1 or 4. You know, I don't understand the logic of the players in this game with the market, but I don't know. I don't participate in it because I don't acknowledge the way that players balance out the market. I'm doing my part by selling stuff that I get for dirt cheap because I don't care about money because I can farm everything by myself, so I don't need help. But I'm also feel bad for, you know, new players and players that can't farm things by themselves. Because, you know, we have a lot of mid-tier players right now that are running, you know, like normal mid-tier gear that, you know, they think is OP, but it's not. I'm getting a call right now, but I can't answer you, bro. I'm sorry. I'll call you later, my guy. Is the live stream still on? It is. I spelled it wrong. I mean, honestly, I don't know how this will work, to be honest. Like, can I call during a stream? And it'll go through? I'll call you after this, though. Definitely. I'm trying to get this damn sword, brother. And if you're trying to sell me that sword, guess what? I'm broke right now. I know you have it, though. I know you have a Legacy of Will. Pretty sure you still have it, but can't afford it right now. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. Because this boss is pretty easy. Happy White Day. There's a buff right now for White Day, so that's why I typed that. It gives you the White Day buff for people that don't know. I'm just trying to get this sword. It's literally all I want. And I don't take hand-me-downs. I mean, do I? Probably not. Maybe you do, but hey. Whatever information is being rumored, I'll let you control that, but hey. Can't say anything towards that. Alright, let's see. Do I have them in my... Oh. I don't have you in my friends list. Wait, I do. I'm so confused. Yeah, I know he did. There's literally no reason he would go online if it's not for that. Because he's been retired from Iruna for a couple months now, I think. I don't blame him, to be honest. The game is pretty doo-doo. I still would play it, though. Well, I appreciate the fact that you actually got on, even though it was for a couple seconds, just to say that. For me, I feel special. Even though it was an awkward way to get on, but hey. What's up? How you doing, man? How's work? How's life? How's everything going? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, it felt like it was like 3 to 4 months that you've been gone, but time goes by so fast that I don't notice. The fact that you've been gone for like 7 months almost. It's crazy. Did you get to sell all the items that you had, or still? I think I have to read that. Let me kill this boss real quick. Actually, did you hear what happened with Toram? Toram is getting a rollback all the way back to December 2018. And that's a huge rollback. Aruna only had, like, what? A couple hours or a 1-day rollback? Toram is getting, like months. Like, what? A month? 2? Almost 3 months of rollback just because there was a lot of servers full of hackers, even on JP. And it's freaking insane, dude. Alright, let's see. Alright. I'm happy your life is good, Jose. Oh yeah, 2-day rollback. Yeah, screw that. Honestly, I only really feel bad for players that, actually work for their things. I feel bad for people who have like pushed through and gotten their own items by themselves, or put a lot of effort to getting their items, and having all that being ripped away from you, 2 months of hardcore grinding and farming, that's rough. And like in a way, I feel bad, but at the same time, I feel good about it because freaking people don't know how to play a game right. Like they don't know how to play a game without hacking. Like just it's a game. It's meant for fun, not for currency. That's a lot of problems when it comes to Iruna. People, I mean, Iruna and Toram alike, they play the game for currency. They play the game to, sell items for real money, and it's become a problem to the point where people play Iruna and Toram as a job. I mean, it better be legendary. Yeah, they really don't know how to real grind. And I know players and I know people who do know how to grind, like extremely. And it's players like that I feel bad for because they worked so hard that they just don't go anywhere. Yeah, RuneScape is a really great game. Like, I played it for a while with Jose actually, and our dearest amazing friend that we also play with too. Um, I like the game though, but I'm like stuck on this one that I just didn't put any time on RuneScape really. It's good, but it takes a lot of time to do stuff. I don't have a problem with that, but oh yeah, I heard about that game actually. Literally a week ago, I was in a Discord call with one of my friends, and she was like, "Hey, you should download that Pokemon World game. That game is a real grind." And I'm like, "Is it grindier than RuneScape? Because I don't think so." She said, "Maybe not like RuneScape, but it's grindy." RuneScape is not poop. You just gotta. I think it's just a game that you kind of have to grow up with, to be honest. Like, I knew about the game when I was a child. I knew the game, a lot of people played it. And I saw people play it on their computers and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. I don't know, like, it's an old school game on a mobile device. Can't really expect much, Like, a lot of people right now are used to modern games and, modern mechanics that whenever they see an old school game, they just run away from it. Like me myself, I'm very mixed with what I like to play. Like I like to play some old school, and I like to play some, modern stuff. But there's certain games that pull off that old school grindy, no navigation system type of features like RuneScape. Like RuneScape doesn't have that. RuneScape doesn't have that, that hey, you need to go here, like specifically here, and it gives you an arrow to go there. RuneScape doesn't have that. In RuneScape, you have to read a lot. You actually have to pay attention to every NPC to know where you're going, or or you can be like one of the lazy people and go on Google and look it up, which is usually the best thing to do on RuneScape, especially if you're a new player. RuneScape is a good game, but you gotta grow up with it and you gotta know about it, and you have to play it for hours to actually grow into it. I like the game though. I would play, but I don't know. Like I've invested too much time in this game that investing time in that game would like confuse me. You plead the fifth. Oh, don't worry, Jose. When I played RuneScape and I did like all those members quests by myself, I looked up a lot. I looked up all my stuff. I put YouTube on my TV and everything. And I watched the whole like playthrough while I did it on my phone. I did like 5 quests like that, but then after a while, you know, it started being too much that I was like, okay, I give up. And then I quit because I'm bad at RuneScape. I guess I'm one of those people that can't get into RuneScape. I like it though, but I don't know about investing all my time. Hold on, let me read the chat. Wizard 101. Oh my god, I remember that. I remember that game always being on the TV in a commercial every single day. Oh my god. 13 mil. Alright, man, take care in the store. You know, don't trip. Don't get scarred in your face. And alright, man, thanks for the good luck. I need it, to be honest. You know, these tickets really aren't doing anything at all. Honestly, I feel like I'm less lucky with tickets. I don't see any rares dropping when I have tickets, honestly. The only thing it's good for is for EXP. But yeah, thanks for sticking by and for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna be here grinding Kagan or farming Kagan for a while because I need his sword slotted. Even if it's just one. That's all that matters. But it's just for my gladiator because I need something to give me more tankiness. And that sword is pretty good because it gives you evasion and a lot of other stuff, which my gladiator needs. Yeah, I know it's you, bro. You know, I'm forgetful, but I'm not that forgetful. I know it's you, Slay. We used to be in a guild together with Jose. Actually, you used to be in our guild. Of course I remember you, man. Never forget you guys. You guys are part of my life. The assassin Slay. I know. Yeah, I know a lot of slays in this game, but I can tell each one of them apart. I don't know which one you are, because I remember adding you on Facebook. You know, I think it was to show you a meme or something, which is pretty much the only reason I add people on Facebook. Because all I do is look at memes and share them and send them. That's literally all I do. Because Facebook is the meme spot for me. Alright, man, take care. Good luck on Pokemon Planet. Because I definitely ain't playing that game. I already saw videos on it, and hell no. I'm good. I'd rather play Pokemon Go. And I quit that game years ago. Oh my god. I remember when Pokemon Go first started to be a thing. I remember everybody literally going outside and playing it for hours and hours, like actually getting exercise, actually making friends, actually, doing something that was nice. Like it was a very revolutionary app where it forced people, to actually do exercise and go around and meet people. It was good though. Like it was a good app, but after a while it just died down. Like literally the first month, it lost 50% of its user base just because it got too out of the way. And the spawn rates were kind of garbo, because you always had to go to the most famous areas in the map, where you used to live. Like maybe you lived in the boonies and you had to drive all the way up to downtown just to get some good stuff. And then, your downtown isn't really that famous in your whole entire state, to the point where you have to, make a super long drive just to go to, I don't know, let's give this an example. Like maybe you live in the boonies in New York and then, you're like, hey, I'm not getting anything here. Let's go to New York City, just to get the good stuff. And, that's a pain in the butt, because it's like, sometimes you don't have that availability. Sometimes you don't have a car. Sometimes you don't have enough money for the gas. Sometimes you just want to walk and not be in a car. You walk around for the exercise, but you also walk around, for entertainment. And that was a good thing about that game. You were entertained while you did your fitness. And honestly, I did enjoy the app. It was a pretty nice game, but it got too repetitive and it got too boring, and it's like one of those games where you would play for a while and you would quit it, but there's no real other game that does that, There's no other game that would any other game that's, let's say, free, that lets you go outside to do stuff. Because there are other games that, involve your phone to go outside for, but they're not free, Like, there's this, FPS simulation type of video game where, you have, laser guns and stuff. You would use your phone as the aiming mechanism, and you would shoot at your other friend with a laser gun and stuff like that. And, that looked pretty cool, but pretty expensive, because you would have to buy the kit and you would have to buy the app and set everything up. And in one way it's cool, but in another way it's like, yeah, let's simulate people to shoot each other with our phone and have them spend money for it. And I think Pokemon Go is just one of those revolutionary games that was only really hot for a while. Like now people actually do competitions where people would meet up all around the world to, play Pokemon Go together and compete against each other in battles and, raids and catching legendaries. But what about other players, What about the players that actually want to, go out and travel? They can't do that because they don't have the money. And being a content creator for a video game, even though it's Pokemon Go or stuff like that, it's pretty rough, It's rough being a content creator in general because, you have to have a schedule, you have to have viewers, you need to get yourself out there. Sometimes you would want to do stuff that you don't wish to do, which is, post everywhere that you're posting a video, or post everywhere that you're streaming, or stuff like that. Like me, I don't really mind. I don't really care if people don't watch my stuff. Like, I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just doing it to share with my friends, or maybe doing it for myself. Because I like editing. I like streaming because it helps me helps me cope. It helps me relax. It helps me, it helps me talk. With editing, like, I like laying down and relaxing while, working really hard on a video and putting it out. And, sometimes I help edit other people's videos because they would just send it to me because they didn't want to do it. They're like, hey, can you edit a video for me? I'm like, sure, I got you, man. And, I would even make memes and send them to people because they're not that hard to make. They really aren't. Just put a canvas, add text, and put a video or an image below it. That's it. There's a meme. And I don't understand how people get money from that. I don't understand how people get money for sharing memes and stuff like that. But that's also something else that content creators do. Like, they make a lot of things. They make themselves, famous just by posting stuff, Like, at first, it's all just fun. Like, you actually have fun doing it. But after a while, you just realize that, like, oh, crap. This is my job. This is something I need to devote to. I need more content. I need to focus and find more things to do, to keep my viewers happier. And that's something about, like, content creators that are highly, famous right now. Like, each and every single one of them have problems making content because they make themselves famous for doing one thing that they can't just move on to another because they lose viewerships. So I would say an example of Fortnite. Like, Fortnite is really hard to get famous from because so many people play it, but most of the viewers of Fortnite watch, the higher ups, the peoples, the main peoples that play. So it gets harder for other people that are trying to stream. There's always those people that scroll down in the directories to, see, like, underground streamers and YouTubers that, they've never seen. And they give them a chance, and then that's how people gain views. That's how people gain all this stuff, and it's pretty cool. All these big YouTubers started out as, normal people, just making fun videos, actually having their fun, posting it whenever they wanted to, not having to feel forced. But then after a while, it turns into their job because they realize they make more money from it than they do from a real job. And if they put their time to be full-time, they make a crap ton of money because they're actually making it serious. Like, they're actually putting out content. Some people just don't want to devote to it. Some people actually devote to it, but then they give up after a while because they just don't know what to make anymore because it's no longer fun to them because it's a job. And, people get tired of doing the same thing for a long period of time. Like with a real job. Like, you get tired of working in the same place for, I don't know, like years, months, however long it takes you to get tired of something. You just want to do something else. And you leave. And you find something better. Something you actually enjoy. And you probably get the same amount of money or even more. And then that gets boring, and then you move on to something else that's even better. And so on. Like, it's pretty easy to get tired of stuff because, the more you do something of something, you get tired of it. And that's a lot of things. It goes in a lot of things that people do in their daily life. And I get tired of a lot of stuff. Oh my god, don't get me started. But yeah. I mostly just make videos and I stream to cope. You know, it sets my mind off stuff. Keeps my head clear, which I need. Like, yeah, sometimes I do it funny. Like for funny purposes. Sometimes, you know, people have a lot of criticism and a lot of stuff they want to say that are like rude and in the comments, or just dislike the video, and like that's just how it is, you know. Everybody has a hater, and everybody has a hidden hater. Like, there's haters that make it very obvious that they don't like you, and there's those haters that hate you from afar. You don't realize it, and you get a lot of stuff talked about you that isn't true, and you find it out, and you're like, oh, so you're the one talking crap about me, so you're the one spreading rumors. What's up, boy? That, you know, whatever you do in life, you're always gonna have somebody who's gonna judge you, someone who's gonna make fun of you, someone who's gonna, you know, talk crap about you. But, you know, let's hope that's not the case for y'all. I personally don't care if I have haters, because I just came to that part in life where I just don't care what people think about me. Like, I'll continue being myself, and if you don't like me, well, that's just how it is. Like, if I dislike you, I dislike you. That's it. I'm not gonna tell you I dislike you. I'm just not gonna pay attention to you. I'm not gonna tell you that I dislike you. I'm not gonna tell you that you should stop doing this or stop doing that. No, I'm just not gonna say anything. Not gonna confront you. Not gonna talk to you. Not gonna text you, call you, or communicate with you at all whatsoever. Just gonna live my life, because I'm not trying to make anybody else's life bad or worse. If I don't like somebody, I'll leave them by themselves. I'll leave them alone. Just like I would like to have people leave me alone, but hey, sometimes people have things to say and it makes you angry. But I have a good job with ignoring people and ignoring that type of stuff, but there's just some times where I just take too much in that I can't, you know, control my mouth and control the things that I do and say. Like, I'm not aggressive physically, but I'm very upfront and I'm very honest when I get mad. You know, that's become a problem throughout my life, because I've had a lot of instances where I would yell at people for a really long amount of time, that instead of, you know, talking to them beforehand about how I felt, you know, it would take me weeks and weeks or even months of, you know, taking in something that it would just piss me off to the point where I would explode and tell them everything in literally like 20-30 minutes, and then it starts a problem. And that's something that talking does to people. Talking helps you, so just don't hold stuff in. Just as soon as you feel something and you have to say it, just say it. Don't hold yourself to things, because that's just going to make you feel worse about yourself. Make people, you know, hate you more. That's something you don't want. And, you know, in a way, I don't care if people will dislike me, just like as much as everybody else shouldn't care. But you want to set yourself a bar. You want to give yourself a place to how you want people to react to something, and how many people dislike you and how many people like you. Because if you start having a lot of enemies, you're just going to gain more over time. You know, just be yourself. Just say what you got to say when you have to say them. Don't say them too late, so you're going to get yourself in trouble. And also, what's up, Jose? Came out of nowhere like, hey, you're gay. That's Jose for you. It's my buddy. Been playing with him in this game for literally years. Alright, how long have I killed this boss for? 88 times, and you know, my pet's got and stuff every now and then. By the way, I don't know if any of you know me, but on Iruna I do this thing with a hammer and a bird, and I call it ban burb, because he's the bird that's going to be coming after you to ban you if you keep talking crap. You know, you're going to get that blacklist and that report, boy. But yeah, if you guys ever have problems or ever feel like you need to talk, you should talk. Don't let anything, you know, fill up your mind, and you know, you'll regret it later. Big time. But aside from that, let's get into in-game situations. This boss isn't dropping anything for me. You know, thinking that with tickets I would have higher luck. Oof. I thought wrong. Tickets are useless to me. Also, do you hear the birds? They're like, meow. They're just being birds. I miss my birds. Not the ones from, you know, that are here, but where I used to live. I also had the same type of birds. You know, they were really cute. They like flight around every now and then. They got on your head. They laid down. They got on your shoulder and they laid down. You know, sometimes they would poop everywhere, like on the TV or on your table, but they're birds that, you know, weren't trained at all, so can't blame them. You know, I would train them, but they got, you know, when we got them, they were already, you know, matured. They were already, like, adults. Can't really train those birds that well because they're, like, so used to doing whatever. I just really want this sword. I don't even care, to be honest. Like, I'm probably going to be here all day long trying to get this sword. It's 4:25. Alright. I have time. Gonna have to go to eat soon. Actually, wait, what's today? Today is... That's Discord. 11th. I should be fine. Okay, buddy, that was random, but hey. Gotta embrace boobs too, you know? It's probably the only vulgar thing I'll probably say. Freaking eating wings, bro? Not sharing? I see how it is. I didn't type the E, but remember, I'm the typo king. If there is one occasion where I don't make a typo and I type wrong, it's not me. Report spam me if I'm not freaking typoing. Because that probably somebody stole my account. Because I typo a lot. My fingers are too fat for this damn keyboard. There's my boy. Haven't seen him in a while. Banburb. Okay, back to farming. Need to rebuff real quick. See? You saw that? I was gonna rate Happy White Day, and it went all the way to the freaking emojis because I'm so bad at this game. I mean, I'm bad at using my keyboard. Alright, let's do this. Yo, I haven't farmed with them in ages. We used to farm together all the time, literally for hours. So this is memories right here, see? This is gonna be easy mode right here. Now he'll be stunning them and doing damage, but he might die. But don't worry about him, he'll be fine. I promise. He might be a little rusty because he hasn't played in a bit. I'll give him some heals. Because I'm nice. Still the best assassin. Alright, man, show me that power, boy. Show me that power. If anybody's watching, please let me know if the music is loud. Or if the music is not loud at all. Because I'm trying to have a perfect balance to where you can hear it and hear me at the same time. Because I think I'm loud myself. I think that right there is loud. I think right here was perfect. I think. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch the stream later. How long we've been here? An hour. Alright, that seems good. Probably gonna stream for another hour. Or till I get this damn sword. And go to iniliba for a bit because I need that. Need that damn crystal. Actually, I need 2 of them. I can buy them, but why buy them? It's a waste of money, man. Here, have some HP, brother. Make sure to stretch. Make sure to be comfortable, guys. My game's getting pretty laggy. I think it's because the charger's on. Alright. Took the charger off. You probably heard it. You know, this is pretty smooth, actually. Pretty smooth farm right here. You don't have to worry about anything. That's a good thing about assassins, the fact that they have that 10-second stun if they have a high enough strength capacity. That pretty much they're just, hey, let me just stun you, make you immovable, and let me kill you. While you can't do anything. Let me just kill you in a couple seconds. That's what's good about assassins. They're pretty good. I would make one, but I never had the dedication to. Because they're a lot of hard work. Oh my god. Don't get me started. With all the amount of time that I'll be dying just trying to level it up. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that, my friends. Two slot would be nice. But 2 S's. Didn't mean to type. that period. I have a fat finger. I literally touch everything all over my screen at once. Don't get any ideas, guys. Talking about my keyboard. I'm poor, buddy. And I want to farm it myself. Because I can. He might try to give it away for me, but, you know, for a price, but no thank you. I want to farm it myself and probably get it. If he does get it, he probably might give it to me, but... It's gonna be like, hey. Get the Banburb, bro. Get that Banburb. Get out of here, boy. Yeah, I'm poor. I sell stuff for dirt cheap because I farm it myself. But, you know, there's a lot of reselling problems in this game too. Like, people buy a lot of a certain item that isn't in the market, and then they resell them for way higher. And I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate resellers, but hey. I sell stuff for dirt cheap, hopefully wishing somebody who actually needs that item to buy it. But I am pretty sure any items that I put in my stall are being resold instead of being used, you know, to do good for somebody. But hey, I do a part in the market to, you know, be nice. Sell stuff for dirt cheap. Sell stuff for 100 mil instead of 500 or 600 mil. Hell no. I'm not gonna spend my whole day in a town trying to sell one item. No thank you. I'd rather put it in my stall, come back a little later, look in the stall, and have everything be sold than having to spend hours just to get that amount of money. I don't know. Like, I don't understand why this market is so horrible. But I always enjoyed farming in this game. Like, I could literally farm for hours. Like, as you see, like, I already farmed for an hour, and like, I could stay here for literally hours if I'm distracted. So I can multitask pretty well. Like, I can talk here and farm for hours without realizing it. Because, you know, that's another way to cope. It's another way I choose to cope with my problems and get my head in a good place. You know, I would play this game for several hours and try to, you know, either hop on a call with somebody or just listen to music. And I would be here farming, killing a boss for hours on end, hundreds of times, and not realize it because I'm coping, I'm relaxing, I'm actually taking my stress away by killing this boss several hundred times and not getting anything, but hey, it's helping me, right? So it's not dangerous for my health if it's helping me. And I think if I played other games that were like this, it would help me cope, but I don't know. I think this game is probably the only game that I could play for hours on end without realizing and feel better about myself while also being angry. Because the people in this game and the drop rate in this game make me feel a type of way. You know, I have a love and hate relationship with this game. I love it, but oh my god, I hate it at the same time extremely. But I probably won't get over this game, and I probably won't stop playing it. Because it's that good. You know, it's not bad. It's not a good game either, but it helps me. Helps me think properly. Maybe not properly, but make me not think at all, actually. Which is probably the way that you should be thinking. You know, having a clear mind, staying relaxed after a hard day at work or a hard day in general of whatever category, whatever made your day bad. You can cope it with, you know, other stuff. Whether it is play a game, do exercise, watch TV, watch a movie, take a nap. There's a lot of ways to cope with your problems, and I think playing a video game is a good one. At least for me, because I've always played video games my whole life. It's what I enjoy. You know, not a lot of people are a fan of it. They're like, oh, like, you're stuck in video games, or you play for too many hours, you don't go outside, you don't have any friends, you know, around you and stuff like that. I'm like, listen, what are you talking about? I have millions and millions of people to talk to. I have a lot of people to meet. I have a lot of people to, you know, greet and play with, because there's a lot of people that play this game and a lot of people that play other games that I play. You know, in one way, yeah, you're not making friends in real life. You know, you're not making friends that, you know, live 20 minutes away or an hour away, or I don't know, maybe even your neighbors. But you're making friends, you're meeting new people, you're experiencing new things. You know, whether it's from a game or from talking to somebody from literally the other side of the planet. You know, you learn things, you experience things with other people. You know, sometimes you can meet somebody in a game that literally lives 2 to 20 minutes away from you, and I've met people in this game that live fairly close, and I've gotten to make good friends with them. And honestly, there are some people that I've met in this game that I can truly call a good friend. That any other person that I might have met in real life, either at school or at work or anywhere around the street that I have met, I can say that some of the people that I've met in this game are better friends than any other people that I've ever met in real life. Because, you know, actually some of the closest friends that I have that I can say proudly that are my close friends are from this game. Like, in real life, I really only have 4 true friends that I can say that are real friends to me. But in Aruna, I've met a couple of great friends. I've made a lot of good friends. I bet this boss really did want you to eat his butt. I mean, I've been here for a while. Just trying to get this damn sword. Like, this whole stream I've been here. Just trying to get this sword and I haven't gotten anything. Have I gotten anything? I feel like I've gotten it already. And not have paid attention. But at the same time, I feel like I haven't. Because that's something about me too. Like, I would sometimes get so distracted and so empty-minded that I don't realize what I'm doing in the game. That sometimes I actually would get rares. And then I would look in my bag. And then I'd be like, when did I get that? I don't remember getting that. Because I was so into it. I was so distracted. I was so empty-minded and unfazed that nobody bothered me. That I just didn't realize that I got a rare. And I've done that a couple of good times, actually. Like, I've actually been close to selling a rare item to merchants because I wasn't paying attention. And sometimes I would just get really into it because it's helping me clear my mind and making me not be able to think. You know, thinking could be dangerous sometimes. It overloads your head and you're like getting a headache and feeling panicked and worried that something might happen, but all you need to do is relax. Find a way to cope. Find something that helps you. Find something that helps you think. Playing this game is one of them. Even though I've played this game for years, it still angers me a bit, but I love and hate this game so much. Honestly, I don't know. I've been doing that for literally like weeks now that I've just don't realize what it is. Well, the hammer with a bird is Banburb. Twitter. Literally Twitter. It's what it is. It's Twitter, boys. Oh, he died. Oh, he died. Oh, he died. Oh, he died. You saw it here, folks. He died. He died on stream. Lol, get wrecked, bro. Just kidding, just kidding. He might kill me too. Never mind. Yeah, this boss has a random attack that immediately one-shots you. And it's kind of frustrating, actually. I wonder if those players need help. You know, they're not asking for it. That's why I haven't like invited them. But if I knew, I would have. I think my game's lagging. Yeah, definitely. I can see it. Nope, not anymore. This game is odd. This game is super odd. It's like, hey, let me lag your game for a couple seconds and then let's make it good. Shouldn't be my connection. My connection's pretty good. I'm getting a crap ton of notifications on Discord. Oh my god. I have a lot of things to look at after stream. Excuse my language. I burped there. That was very rude of me, right? think was very rude. Also, if anybody hits the notifications on YouTube, you can see exactly when I go live on YouTube. Or if you have me on Facebook or Twitter, you get the notifications of whenever I'm live. But, yeah. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to. I'm only here to cope and have fun. Maybe make new friends, you know? This is literally the only time I've ever been a good support in this game. I've never been great at supporting, because I would get so distracted and I would get so like into the game that I just don't realize it. Why does it keep pressing period? It makes me sound so rude. It's probably my finger. It's either my finger or just a habit. It's probably just a habit. You know, let me use my actual rod, because I've been using that rod for a while now. Not like it was gonna help me anyways, because this boss deals no damage to me. To the point where I don't even have to worry about switching swords, but hey. Whatever, right? Alright, I'm stunned. So, here we go. This is actually making me tired. I'm actually surprised. I will get good. I will get good when I'm not lazy enough to do production, okay? The fact that I need a lot of uncommons to level up my prod right now is making me suffer inside, but it's alright. Okay, fine. I'll stay a noob. I probably won't do prod though. Because it's such a pain in the butt. But I need to do it because it raises my damage. That's probably the only thing that raises my damage. You're right. Honestly, you're right. Watch me quit this game and my prod is still not capped at least once in my lifetime. If anything, I probably have a higher chance of switching my class again for the 800th time than capping my prod. I kept having it in my head that I would want to switch to Magic Ninja, but like, I keep changing my mind all the damn time. That it's become a really toxic problem with me. I've reset this specific character, so many times. You can ask Jose and all of my friends. Oh yeah. Actually, Seal Swaga was actually my first boss pet. When the boss pet box first came out. She was the first pet I got. What the I don't. I don't, sir, but I'm not gonna say that stuff here, but I don't. Okay. But yeah, Seal Swaga was actually my first boss pet, and she was actually the first pet to give me all around. And I actually didn't get all around from pet egg learning. I got all around by actually, grinding skills originally. Yeah, literally. I mean, I've seen some streams that talk about very vulgar stuff, but I'm not trying to get to in that place, I mean, Iruna's players have, kind of grown up already by now. So anybody that knows me are already pretty mature. But I do know some youngins. And, even though I know youngins in today's age talk very vulgar like and know about that stuff already, I don't wanna remind them. No Twitch partnership. I mean, I'm streaming on Twitch right now, but I'm not getting that partnership anytime soon, bro. Probably won't unless I stream Fortnite or something. And I'm not streaming Fortnite. I'm not good. I mean, it's not that I'm not good, but I'm not a pro. But I can stand my ground by myself. And I'm also really horrible at squads and duos. I can only play Fortnite solo. Like if I play it in any game mode, I am dead immediately. As soon as I see an enemy, I am dead because I always get either joeyed. Literally, I would get joeyed, or I would just get ganged up by like 3 people shooting at me. Instead of having an enemy just target me and me himself, he gets his whole team to demolish me. And that is something that I don't like about squad battle royale modes. I like playing solo because if I die, I want to die instantly because I was either underskilled or didn't have a good gun. And by me, that's fair. But once you get in a team fight and you're by yourself, because either your teammates died or because you got ambushed by an enemy teammate while your teammates were all the way in the front, you get demolished by like 3 dudes or even the entire team. Or maybe that guy that you actually tried to contest actually, 1v1'd you, but, he had more skill than you, so you died. And that's something that it's pretty unfair in squad game modes, in battle royales. Like, that's why I can't get into Apex Legends. I really can't get into Apex Legends because you're forcibly put into a team of 3. And whenever you do play Apex Legends, you're playing with all these random players that don't know how to play as a team. They just freaking like they just go solo or don't help you out, and you're just there like suffering. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to battle royales in general, I only like to play solo mode because it's fair. Like you can kill that person immediately in a fair advantage because if that person wasn't paying attention and you had sights on them, you can get rid of them immediately, and they can get rid of you too. And I think that's more fair than having, 3 people on you instead of having 500 people on you. That was a bit exaggerated, but you know what I meant. Yeah, Cassandra and Jose are like one of those people that I can say in this game are like good friends. Pretty good friends. Been friends for literally years. I've been playing this game for years. Yeah, Fortnite's trash, bro. It's not trash, it's just hard to play, I guess. I don't even have 9,000 something subs. If I did, I'd be getting money by now. I'd be getting paid. Is she? Did you put a ring? Did you put a ring on it, bro? I want to know. Tell me that info, boy. It's freaking hot today. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Fortnite doo-doo. Oh, damn, a wise man's ring and everything. Not even a spell king ring or a magic ring or any other ring. A wise man's ring. That's rich. That's pretty cool. I forgot you had that actually. I remember you used to use that on your bishop, if I remember correctly. I think that's what you used to use on your bishop. And I swear you had a Spell King ring slot. I thought you did. I know you had America. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew. I knew you had one. Okay, go ahead. Put that ring. You better invite me to that proposal, bro. Gotta invite me now to that wedding, because I want some cake. Because if you're not careful, oof, I'm gonna eat the entire cake, bro. Hey, I will probably never, ever get a special slotted for myself again. My phone fell. I mean, I have bought a Javali Bengal slot twice in my lifetime. And I've also bought a Ring of Rush slotted as well. I'm wondering what else I bought, because I know I bought one more. And I think it was America. No, it wasn't America. It was it was a Knight Gauntlet. It was a Knight Gauntlet slot. A KGS. Which is pretty much America, but weaker. But it gave you more damage than America did. And it made you, tankier. I did, but it wasn't mine. I borrowed it. Well, I was gonna buy it actually. Like, I paid for it. I paid for half of it. But then I was like, I don't need this. So I got the money back and I gave it to him. So it's pretty much like a I pretty much rented it. Yeah. It was pretty much a rent than it was a buy. I could have bought it, but I don't know. I feel like it was overkill for me. I could have bought it, but I don't know. I mean, really, if I want to rebuy one, I just sell a $20 Google Play card and I can afford it. Or I just buy it, but I'm probably not going to do that because I'm not a fan of spending money for this game anymore. Everything's so damn expensive, it's not worth it. Why? Just keep it the way it is. Just keep the assassin the way it is. You worked hard for it for like months and months. Don't just throw it away. Even if you are retired, it's still a trophy. It's still something that you successfully accomplished by yourself without, major help. Might as well just leave it as it is and not just ruin what you worked hard for. Even though you did retire. That's probably why I've never deleted my character, because I worked so hard for him, throughout all the years that I just didn't delete it. Kapong? I don't know this language, brother. I don't play college games or party games. I'm not a party person. But you do you. If you do give me a red solo cup, though, I can for sure say that I'm going to put apple juice in it because I don't drink. Alright, if you say so. It's on stream, so I got proof. But I'm not going to report you, obviously. Because Banburb is watching you. Never forget about Banburb. I mean, if you want, you could just spam trade me, please. Give me item, please, in Rococo. For anybody else, I highly don't recommend it because do things by yourself. But if you're doing it as a joke, go ahead. Maybe you'll actually get an item, or maybe you'll be reported and blacklisted by everybody in Rococo at the same time. But hey, you do you, man. You do you. I think my game's lagging again. Alright. Let us see. Okay, so killed this boss 138 times. As you see, I got nothing because this game doo-doo. Actually, this game isn't doo-doo. It's a drop rate that's doo-doo. If the drop rate wasn't so trash, I think this game would have more players. Or less need of items in the market. Because there would be so many of them. Because the drop rate is actually good. Literally, the predecessor of this game, Toram, that drop rate is way, way better, to be honest. I was luckier in Toram than I was here. I remember in a whole week, I got incredibly rich because I legit got like 9 crystals in a row. Literally 9 crystals. And I'd sold every single one of them. I was so rich. But I quit Toram. I gave all my items away to my friend. I deleted all my characters. I made them all level 1s. And I emailed emailed if they could delete my character. But they were like, we don't delete data from specific accounts. So I left it the way it was. Because I don't want to ever go back to that game. Ever. I'm not a fan of Toram. I don't think Toram is very fair to a lot of people. It's a cool game though. Like the complexity of it. And the fact that you can pretty much make your own class with skill trees is pretty cool, but once you realize that all the points you spent on a skill later on gets upgraded by a whole better new skill, you get mad because it's like, well, I wasted those extra 5 skill points for that old skill that's not even used anymore because it's Garbo, that you got no option but to spend real money or, you know, farm orb shards to get orbs just so you can buy a freaking reset book. And that gets frustrating because some people don't want to spend money. Some people don't want to do literally weeks and weeks of farming to buy a reset book just so shortly after, maybe a month or 2 after, get a new skill to replace the one that you just upgraded on and have to spend money again and having to farm orb shards again just to reset yourself. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, my luck is garbage, dude. My luck is garbage. I have tickets and everything, and it's not doing anything. Like, it's literally providing me zero luck. To be honest, I have worse luck with tickets than I do with my default luck. If I had my default luck right now with no boosters, I would have gotten literally 5 rares by now. I have freaking tickets, dude. And I've killed this boss 143 times, or a little bit, you know, less from that. But still. When was this? I literally never knew about that whole free reset thing. No one ever told me. Then again, I didn't play that much Toram. I would quit for months and then come right back in like more months and then play for literally like 2 weeks, you know, upgrade my gear, farm for a couple days, and then I would uninstall because the game's garbage. I know, I deleted all my characters, I deleted all my gear, so I'd rather just not deal with that game anymore. Game was a waste of time. Well, I don't know. Nobody ever told me about that, so... And I don't know, like, I don't even know what you're talking about because I've never gotten that book in my life. I've never gotten that reset book for free, ever, whenever there was new skills. I would come back even on the days that the new skills would come out, and I wouldn't see the book in my freaking bag. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I didn't see that damn book in my freaking bag. Yeah, Toram is life, but you guys are getting months of rollback. Because you guys, well, at least not you, but players from that game don't know how to play the game right. So they just hack instead of playing the game to the point where it led to you guys getting months of rollback and losing a lot of items. Yeah, screw that. I'm not. That's also another reason I'm not going to play that game. Because of all the hackers. Not dealing with that. See, this game has a lot of hackers, but I can pretty much solo this whole damn game by myself. What do you mean the option to reset? Where was it? Like where? Like did you have to go somewhere in the menu or talk to somebody in general to give you a reset? Because I've never gotten that reset. Ever. Even when I pressed reset, it didn't give me that free reset option. I don't know, but I'm still not returning to that game. Hell no. My characters are already gone and demolished as a whole. I'm not gonna re-put any time into that garbage game. This game is garbage too, but I could do anything I want in this game by myself. There you go. Alright, you know what? I've been here for 107 minutes. I'm gonna rotate to another boss. Something that I also need. So I don't have to deal with this crap all the damn time. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because I like making memes out of stuff that I do. So there we go. I have that screenshot to show and to have proof of how bad the drop rate is. There you go. See, that's the only profit I had. 2.4 mil. Just from killing that boss. That was literally no profit at all. Alright. I need to go buy some catalysts and move on to another boss. And watch, because I've killed that boss several hundred times. The rares that I did not get from that boss, I'm going to get in the next one. And if I don't, that just proves to you how bad this game is when it comes to drop rate. Because this game is garbage when it comes to freaking drop rate. Literally all the money I got from that boss, I'm spending it here. Yeah, RNGesus hates me. I swear to God, this account is the most unlucky account in the world. I have friends and I know people in this game that literally get rares every single 15 kills from every single boss. You know, with and without tickets. And there's me, a ticket player that has been playing for years. I'm the most unluckiest MF you'll ever meet in this game. To the point, every single friend I've made has always upgraded faster than me. You know, gotten their end game gear faster than me. Even though we've put the same effort in the game. Because this game's drop rate is just trash. You know, I just do my own thing now. I just don't care about end game gear. Yeah, I have a 10-second delay on my stream to prevent lag, and so everything goes fine. You know, so everything doesn't get all choppy and laggy. You know, usually you would want a delay on your stream, so, you know, for lag purposes, and for stream sniping purposes, because when I stream PUBG, I'm probably going to stream PUBG tonight. You know, after this and after I eat, I'm probably going to stream PUBG for a while. And I actually want to play with you guys. Like, I want to get a squad going on, you know? Like, I'm trying to get Jose, Cassandra, and maybe another friend to play with me. You know? Have some fun. Do some games. Maybe get a win or two. Or maybe lose every single game, but still have a good-ass time. PUBG is also one of those games that I have a love and hate relationship with. Like, I've quit that game for months, but I always come back and I play it for like maybe a couple days, I uninstall it, and I come back months later, do the same thing, rinse and repeat. Where am I going? Going iniliba, because that is the title of this stream. Or at least a description. So, I failed my actual title, and I did not get the Legacy of Will slotted. But I will do the second thing in my description, which was farming an iniliba crystal, because I need 2. And I have little to 0.1% of dedication and assurance that I won't get this rare at all. Actually, I probably won't get a single rare on stream because I'm streaming. But probably afterwards, when I do stop streaming and I do kill the boss, I'm probably gonna get it. And I'm gonna be like, alright, screw you game, you're trash. You're doo-doo. All that type of stuff. I just need an iniliba for my Caduceus, and that's it. My Caduceus? 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 Sudouches? I don't know, man. Did you hear him? He's downstairs yelling. No, we do not have a rare drop boost, brother. I don't know who told you that, because we don't. We only get prod benefits. That is literally all we get. I might have to close my door. I'm gonna close my door because those birds are super loud. Sorry if I deafened any of your ears. Alright. Let's hopefully get a rare now. Hopefully. Alright. I am 75% sure that I am going to get the wrong rare. What do you mean if I have a monkey? It's not a monkey, it's a little bunny. But then my pet, I don't know where he is. Oh, he's over there. I'm such a two. Little Dracula girl. Actually, let me use the other pets that I never use. I never use my other pets. I need to feed you. You're very small. Okay. Let's kill number 1. But will we get something? Oh, the birds. Yeah, those are just birds. I wish I had a monkey, but at the same time I wish I didn't, because they're very unpredictable. I mean, all animals are unpredictable, honestly. Even if you do train them, they have their own habits and their own personalities. Can't really control what your pets do. Yeah, Finn's turn is just... they're being tiny. I like him that way, so he doesn't freaking fill up my whole screen. I just give him pet eggs, so he learns skills. I forgot what skill he learned. I think he learned Dark Blast, which actually helps me out a lot. But yeah, like I said, I have superbly gigantic hope that I'm going to get nothing this whole run. And I know I won't get anything because I won't. And if I do get a 2 slot, I'm probably going to yell very loud. And I'm probably going to put that in a reaction video. Or make that a reaction video. But I know damn well I'm getting nothing, so... Yeah, Plasuda is one of those... I actually got Plasuda in one of the eggs, but I used her, you know, to teach a skill because I know damn well how large Plasuda is. I said, hell no. I'm not... And if I did have him, I wouldn't feed him at all. Ever. I wouldn't ever feed that pet. Hell no. Yeah, there's some pets in this game that that cover your screen because they're too large when you feed them up. And they grow up, they just turn out to be massive. Because they want to, you know, portray the boss size, you know, in the actual game. You know, they don't end up being the same size, but they're almost life size compared to those pets. You know, they're almost there, but yeah. I wonder when I should stream PUBG tonight. Let's see. 5:30. You feel it if it was your luck. But knowing my character and knowing my luck, I don't feel it, buddy. Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? Because I don't. I don't feel anything right now. Jeez. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be a bit quiet for a little moment. Need to focus on these ailments. Hope. You're funny. If I had hope, then there I would literally get nothing for freaking days. If I actually had hope in this game. For rares. Or if I'm just in a really bad mood and I just farm to cope and, you know, and farm something that I really don't need just to farm it, you know, just because it's a boss, just so I can space out, I get rares. But if I say that I need something and I really want something, I don't get it. And I swear, this company probably has some, like, you know, secret microphone thing going on where they can hear what you want. And then they disable it for you or something because, oh my god, every time I want something, I can't get it. So I would have to farm something else to sell that item so then I can get what I want. And then when I farm that boss that I wanted months ago, I get the thing that I wanted then when I didn't need it. And it's just like, okay, here I am buying the item that I needed. Then I farm something else that I don't need, and I get it, and I sell it. And then I buy the item I need. And then I just farm that boss again. Get the item I needed months ago. And I'm just like, wow, okay. Very nice, Asobimo. Very nice. Oh, so let me know if the music's too low or too high. Latest boss right now for latest update. New boss. Let's see. It is Giorgio. And I guess if you count event bosses as being, you know, recent bosses, there's new bosses for the White Day event that give you relic crystals if you're into that. And they're the level 400 bosses for the White Day event. You know, the relics cost a good amount of money, and they actually have pretty good stats. You know, one of them has magic attack up by a level. The other one has, I think, dexterity up by level. I don't know, I have to go check. Actually, let me get my other phone. Where's my other phone? Where is my other phone? That's the question. Give me a millisecond. There's my other phone. My other phone is dying. Okay. Yeah, I wanted my voice to be loud. Or not loud, but to not be interrupted by the music. Okay, so yeah, level 400 bosses. Let's see the new relics. I'm going on arenaonlineinfo.com or arenaonline.info, I mean. I'm going to be looking up these relics just so I can tell you. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know that myself. Alright, here's one of them. Got level 400 Eric Relic Crystal, and it gives you physical power, or physical power slightly increases with dex during White Day, and then attack slightly increases by strength. And that's only during White Day. It's not permanent. I wish it was, but nope. We have other ones. We also have, I think, Rita is one of them. Yeah, Rita. Rita gives you magic attack slightly increases with level, and then magic attack slightly increases at Vit during the White Day. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It actually does give you a permanent boost. But that's only with the slightly increases with level, not the second stat. So that's a mistake I did right there. I know it's not you. Yeah, I know there's another one, but I can't find it on the... Oh yeah, it's roll. And that's critical damage slightly increased with your level, but critical right now has been nerfed big time. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to take a little pee break, and then I'll be right back in a little bit. Alright, I have returned. Testing, testing. Let me know if you hear me. And also, yes, I washed my hands. Just like any normal human being should always wash their hands after using the bathroom. If you don't wash your hands after using the bathroom, sir, don't talk to me. I mean, you can talk to me, just don't shake my hand. Don't touch me. You should always wash your hands after using the bathroom. Always. Even if it's at home. Probably should, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to high five or give a hug or give your parents or family members a handshake with your crotch sweating smell all over your hands. I did. Did you wash though? Did you wash your hands? No, that's the real question. That's the real question, sir. Alright, so I'm going to be killing this boss for 30 more minutes, hopefully. And if I don't get anything, well, that's just how it is. That's this game for you. But after this, I'm going to go. I'm going to eat. Now I'm going to relax for a little bit. Probably play this off stream. And play PUBG. And test it out first. Like I want to test it out on stream to see if it looks good everywhere. Because I play on low res. Because my phone, I don't know, like it lags way less with low res. So I rather play in low res. But I still see people from afar. So it actually gives me some advantages to playing in low res than it does when I have high res. But we'll test it out and see if it's actually solid on stream and it looks nice and it doesn't lag up. What's libas? What's that? Oh, are you talking about inilibas? They're around 325 to 350 in market. And I think they've been that price for a while, actually. I remember when they used to be 125, then they raised to 200, then they raised to 250, then they raised to 300, and then they raised to 350. And they've stayed in the 300 to 350 range for a while. And I really hope it stays in that range forever, or at least till somebody figures out how to fix the market, which I highly don't think so. You're spelling it wrong, sir. But those are the prices. Those are the prices, and I hope that they don't get any higher. Hopefully they get lower. But I don't see that happening. Unless they freaking erase hackers from this game. Maybe once hackers are gone, prices will be good, but I highly doubt it. That's the thing though, like, once hackers are gone in this game, I honestly feel like there's going to be no items in the market, because almost every single player that did play this game religiously isn't on. And, you know, those players have jobs, they have money, to buy the items that they want with their real money. You know, they don't need to grind because they already invest too much time in their real life, you know, at work, that they can't put time in the game. So they have to upgrade using money. That's also something too. Like, there's been so much players right now using their real money for items to the point where they're buying out almost everything in the market because they can't farm because they're busy. You know, even when they do have free time, they don't play the game. They just like knowing that they can deal a lot of damage. And, you know, see those high numbers on their screen, but at the end of the day, it's like they can't really do much because they're busy people. That's another thing, and like maybe someone that actually religiously plays this game needs those items, but or at least needs your ability to farm something to provide in the market, but I don't know. I'm literally here just farming this boss for an item that I need and that I need alone, just so I can freaking survive longer with my gladiator. And I also need an iniliba for this rod. But remember, I have no hope. I have no hope for a rare. Which isn't jinxing me from getting a rare. So if Asobimo is tapped in my microphone right now and hears me say that I want an iniliba, I am lying. Or am I? Banburb. I don't know. I honestly don't care if I don't get anything. I'm actually having fun just killing this thing over and over because it's making me suffer so much by not giving anything to me that I just want to kill it over and over again because of how bad this game is. But I love and hate this game, so I'll probably continue playing it because of that. The game's not bad, but I just wish the drop rates were a bit more friendlier. Because even for a pay-to-play player like me right now, I want to feel rewarded for paying money for this game. But I've felt no reward throughout my whole almost 2 hours here. Yeah, that's something people do too. They kill a boss for like 10 to 50 times and they're like, I'm not getting a rare, I quit. I'm not farming no more. And that's something you shouldn't be doing. You know, that's not a long time to get a rare. Usually, well, for me, I would get a rare through 1 to 300 kills. And if I do not get a rare in between 1 to 300 kills, I go to another boss and rotate. And I usually get a rare between 1 to 50 kills on the second boss that I rotate to. And if I don't get a rare in those 1 to 50 kills on the second boss, I rotate again, and then I am guaranteed a rare. I know it sounds pretty weird, but when it came to my character, that's the way that things turn out, and it's always worked. I literally always get a rare on either the second or third rotation of bosses. Every single time, 100%. Hold on, let me kill this boss real quick, because that comment was too quick. I actually had a border thing on the screen that would, like, show, like, my stream image and my name, but it kept covering up the chat. And I wanted people in my videos and in the stream to read what everybody else is saying, so I took off the little border thing. Yep. I've killed bosses for literally thousands of times. Like, literally thousands and thousands of kills. You can ask Jose. You can ask Jose about that time that I farmed Solte. And I've killed her literally 3,000 times. And I did not get a single rare except for the time that I gave up. That I killed her for the last time. That I just gave up and didn't want to farm the boss anymore and just farm something else to make money. I got the same exact rare I wanted on the very last kill that I felt like giving up on. And that was on the 3,003rd kill that I got that rare. And I remember getting like a crap ton of Spina just selling the commons and the uncommons. And I'm telling you right now, I am legit being dead ass that I got no rare at all. Not even the throwing weapon, slot or non-slotted. I didn't get anything. Nothing, nada. At all. Till the last very kill. Or I wanted to give up on. Alright, 10 more minutes of this grind. And I am out of here. And then I'm going to go stream PUBG later and test it out to see if it looks good on stream. And if it runs well for everybody else that's watching. You know, I'm not a pro, but I'm not bad. But hey, we'll see my skills on stream. But I'm probably going to get made fun of and be like, you're doo-doo, you're trash. And I'll be like, hell yeah, I'm trash. I barely play this game. Yeah. It does, really. When you kill something hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of times like I've done, and mind you, Xtal was not the only boss I've done thousands of runs with. Xtal is probably my top record of times for the bosses that I most farmed. But I'd say the second one, my second top record was 2,000. I think it was 2,500 plus times that I killed Crescent to get 4 Sage Hats, slotted, and 4 crystals. And I killed Crescent 2,500 plus times just to get those 8 rares. And I did. I got all of them. Got every single one of them. You know, I would stream those thousands of kills, but they would get very boring. And I would have to be very, very into my grinding session to do a stream that long. or do a farm that long to begin with, honestly. But I have a lot of Discord messages I have to look at. It's probably nothing useful. Probably nothing important. I'll read them later after stream. I also have to call Jose because he called me for a reason. I don't know what it was, but I'll find out shortly. He was probably just doing it to bother me. Hi, Tora. Oh my. Okay, these are literally all of my friends. Okay. All of my friends talk to me in this certain way. You know, I have Jose, who always says you're gay and says vulgar stuff all the time. There's Tora. There's a lot of people that I talk to that joke around like that with me, and I joke around with them like that. But, you know, that's only for us to enjoy, not the stream. You'll meet him after a while, though, because they'll just come out of nowhere and be like, hey, you're gay. I'm not gay, obviously, but it's all for the jokes and giggles. That's how good friends make friends with each other. You know, by saying vulgar stuff. Alright, go shower. Go cleanse yourself from all dirtiness. Please. And thank you, sir. I mean, if you want to go tell him that, you got him on Facebook, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you, Tora? Everything good with you, man? Hell yeah, for sure. I will always be doing that, Tora. That's our secret, though. That's our secret. Yeah, I know. You and many others calling other people gay is very, very common in this game. Actually, it's common in all games. In every single game you play, there will always be somebody who's like, you're gay! Or, you're trash! Or, how do you call it? Or, you're doo-doo! Or, you know, I beeped your mom. Or whatever. Freaking... That's the gamer community for you, but hey, sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it gets out of hand, and yeah, but hey, if you're cool with it, you're cool with it. If you're not, I don't know what to tell you. You should probably stop playing video games if you get triggered for everything. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, literally, Tora. You're a ding-dong, dude. You're trash, bro. You can't even 360 build on Fortnite, bro. You're doo-doo. Yeah, that's literally all you hear. But, yeah. And then whenever you play first-person shooters, you always get people that are like, you're trash, 1v1 me. And, you know, then you 1v1 them, and you completely annihilate them, and they're like, nah, you're still trash, bro. You're doo-doo. Quit your life. Go, you know, go beep yourself, etc. But that's the gaming community. It gets as toxic as 1 to 100 very quick. Literally, you could be giving your friends call-outs, and a second later, y'all could be talking about, like, the apocalypse or some crap. Or just being very vulgar to each other and saying, stuff you shouldn't be saying, but you still say it anyways because that's how things play out. That's how people are. That's how people entertain themselves, by saying very, very mean, cruel, messed up stuff on the internet to cope with their problems because they can't say it in real life, so they say it in video games. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna cut it here. There's 1 minute left, but hey. Killed this boss 43 times. Did not get a single rare at all whatsoever. For everybody that joined in, I appreciate it. Spending time with me, saying, you're vulgar and fun stuff in the chat. I appreciate everything. I'm not really here to gain money or to profit off anybody or even the social places where I do stream and I do make videos. I'm just doing this for fun. Just doing this to like empty out my mind and have something to do so I can be distracted and feel better about myself and meet new friends and get to talk to people. But yeah, anybody that stuck around, thank you so much for talking to me, for joining me, even though it was for like talking or even farming with me like Jose did. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate you guys being around. I'm happy to make friends with all of you, and I'm happy to be friends with all of you. And I shall go, and I shall go find something to eat. Probably lay down, play away from the keyboard, or away from stream actually, for a little while. And yeah, I'll be playing PUBG later. So if y'all want to hit me up on Facebook, go message me. Y'all can join me. So I will see you guys later. Hopefully I'll stream PUBG and hopefully it's actually, decent and it runs good. So I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you guys feel happy about yourselves every morning. Hopefully you wake up tomorrow, look at the mirror and say, hey, I think I look pretty good and I feel pretty good about myself. So let's hope that happens to you guys.